My name is Professor Alan North. Unfortunately, Rod Coombs was not able to join us this afternoon, as was billed. I am a Vice President of the University and I am Dean of the Faculty of Medical and Human Sciences. Let me start by welcoming you all to the University of Manchester and the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall. First, I welcome our graduands, whose hard work and achievement we are here to celebrate. And let me also welcome the families and friends of our graduands, many of whom have travelled quite long distances to be with us. We thank you for the help and support that you have provided for the graduands during their studies. When you chose to come to University of Manchester to follow a degree course, you chose to make an investment in your future. And today we are recognizing that investment, often financial, but often in other ways. So today this is realized, and your achievement in completing your degree should not be underestimated. You and your families and friends should feel justly proud of your accomplishment. The University of Manchester continues to benefit from being both new and old. Being new, established 2004, gives us the freedom to be innovative and creative. So, for example, in the last couple of years, we have opened a new Institute for Sustainable Consumption, funded to the tune of £25 million. And also quite new within the Faculty of Humanities is the Harvard Manchester Initiative, the Institute for Social Change. These are examples of new subjects, if you like, new targets for our scholarship, and targets of scholarship which are essential if we are to sustain an equitable occupation of our planet. And we are new physically. We have completed 2 phases of a capital programme at a cost of some £400 million, and you can see the evidence for this as you walk around the campus. But being old, established 1824, allows us to benefit from a rich legacy of scholarly achievement, research performance, and educational excellence of our distinguished predecessors. We have a heritage of innovation and enterprise stretching back more than 180 years. And this impressive combination of freedom and a great history is uniquely empowering. Building upon this history, Manchester is already one of the finest universities in the UK and in Europe, and we are now well positioned to become one of the best in the world. How do we measure that? Well, there are various ways. One which is quite widely used is an index published by the Jiao Tong University in Shanghai. And according to that index, the University of Manchester has climbed from 73rd to 41st in the world since our creation as a new university in 2004. But universities are not really about buildings, grand as they may be, or about physical products. Universities are all about people. They are about the rich heritage of all its people, its current staff, its current students, and of course, its former students. So you are about to join a family of 220,000 people, graduands living and working across the globe in more than 200 countries. In this day and age, it is so simple to stay in touch with each other, and we very much hope that you will do so. You're joining a very distinguished Hall of Fame, and many of our staff and students now occupy positions of great distinction in science, business, politics, sport, and the arts. But although we are, of course, proud of them, it is not the famous club that makes a university what it is. The motto accorded to us by our founders was Cognitio Sapientia Humanitas, And if you look carefully at the front of the brochure for the degree congregations, you will find it written on the university coat of arms. These three items are the indestructible currency of the university. Thomas Jefferson spoke of knowledge about 200 years ago when he said, "Knowledge is like a candle. Even as it lights a new candle, the strength of the original flame is not diminished." Thus, the knowledge and understanding imparted to you over these past 3 years has not depleted the institution of anything. In fact, it has strengthened it because each of you graduates has contributed to the university. Each, in your own way, has enriched the university, and today provides me with an opportunity to thank you for your contributions to the university. As for wisdom, youth is not taken very often by the notion of wisdom. I think the best view here might be that of Confucius, who said wisdom begins in wonder. And I hope that your time at the university has encouraged you and empowered you to wonder about the world, both the natural world around you, but also our structures and institutions within it. So finally, what of humanity? The human race is facing unprecedented challenges, many of them thrown up by our own successes in discovery and technology. Homo sapiens is distinguished by its use of technology. But in its tens of thousands of years, there has perhaps not been such a threatening time. Is the world getting warmer, and why? Who should have access to the readout of our personal genetic codes? Should we use more insecticides or plant genetically modified crops? Should nuclear power or wind farms keep our lights on? These are not questions for the scientists. These are questions for humanity. So how can you contribute? I know that many of you, while at university, have taken the Manchester Leadership Programme. It is designed to emphasize service and leadership. And I know that others of you have, in your own way, committed to lead rather than follow in society. And it is by such leadership that you can make your greatest contribution to humanity. I would submit that the degree about to be conferred upon you puts you in a privileged position and endows you with such responsibility. On behalf of the university, I congratulate all of you who are graduating here today on your excellent academic achievement. I wish you every success in your future careers. Take care, take responsibility, stay in touch, and have a great day. Thank you very much.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, David Davis. Michael Johnson. Vicky Morrisroe. Alexander Joseph Ralston. And for the degree of Master of Arts in Art History, Deborah Jean Leftwich. Mary Thompson. And in History of North West England, Margaret Ann Hancock. Lynn Rawlinson. Dorothy Elizabeth Stott. And in War, Culture and History, Gary Bratchford. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Economic History and Economics with honours, Jacob Oliver Taylor. Hugh Orey. And in History with honours, John Edward James Abbott. Kyle Alexander. Sarah Archer. Suzanne Armfield. Samuel James Ascombe. Melissa Emma Louise Aston Munslow. Christopher James Elliott Atkins. Guy Bailey Groman. Toby Bateman. Catherine Jane Boulton. Stephen Brown. Alice Elizabeth Bryant. Hester Kavakuti. Honor Cheeves. Neil Anthony Cook. Alistair John Kingston Dick. Andrew Dobb. Christine Dowdall. George Drackup. William James Melbury Eastman. Matt Elwell. Erin Barreley. Edward Charles Foster. Laura Claire Gorringe. Gwillem D. Goulson. Alexander Peter Greaves. Sarah Louise Gregory. Richard Hartley. Kiara Heel. Peter Pierce Healy. Catherine Louise Higginbottom. India Alice Hood. Sophie Alexandra Horn. Stephen Jeffries. Tom Girat. Daniel James Knight. Alice Rose Lawrenson. David Andrew Lee. Christopher Andrew Lewis. Megan Lewis. Lauren Littlechild. Emma Macy. Callum Alistair MacLeod. Danielle Marie Mannion. Beatrice Mary McDermott. Sarah MacDonald. Suzanne Mitchell. Olivia Moore Gillan. Gareth James Morris. Laura Jane Nugent. Sean O'Byrne. Edward David Owens. Nicholas William Papadopoulos. Sophie Elizabeth Pepper. Emma Jane Phillips. Christina Pirilla. Daniel Powell. Graham Lewis John Price. Constance Evelyn Primmer. Abigail Jane Pycroft. Oscar Quine. Rebecca Ann Rawcliffe. Adam Peter Rigg. Barry Andrew Roberts. Susanna Joy Robinson. Claire Rushton. Humphrey Allen Sayce. Joshua Schooler. Mehdi Shariar. Catherine Rhiannon Sharples. John Anthony Shaw. Liam Craig Simmons. Charlotte Stoneley. Samuel James Storr. Louise Claire Tabor. Faye Thompson. Victoria Louise Thompson. Claire Trevett. Sarah Rose Tucker. Willem Tudor Jones. Mark James Utley. Samuel Richard Wakefield. Amelia Walker. Ben Walker. Joshua Lewis Wallace. Rachel Warren. Daniel Naftali Wegrazin. Alex William Robert Wheeler. Rose Wilcox. Emily Sian Wilkie. Kieran John Williams. David Christopher Jack Wise. William Ragg. Tessa Elizabeth Wrench. David Wright. James Wright. Thomas Gary Wright. Helen Young. And in History and Sociology with honours, Rachel Victoria Barnes. Matthew Carl Bridge. Jack Chapman. Andrew Corey. Eleanor Craddock. Jodie Elliker. Kate Feeney. Tiffany Jade Gerritsen. Stephen Michael Gomberg. Rosanna Gore. Mary Harkin. Lauren Elizabeth Harsley. Ben Henderson. David Alexander Henry. Rachel Helen James. Alexander James Kay. Edward James Patrick Kirby. Gemma Louise Kirk. Adam Levitt. Genevieve Carr Lovell. Catherine Ruth Morris. Melanie O'Grady. Kate Shipman. Emma Jane Tolland. Claire Elizabeth Wilkinson. Alexander Harry Williams. Samantha Jane Willoughby. Jack Henry Witherington. And in medieval studies, Lucy Charlotte Allen. Richard Michael Ford. Roxanne Scott. Shannon Jane Williams. Jack Wilson. And in modern history with economics with honours, Freddie Broom. Thomas Chalk. Christopher James Stewart Clark. Charlotte Dodson. Maximilian Alexander Hopford. Srivarun Jyothinath. Samuel Sheldon. Leah Rachel Smith. Andrew Tustin. Kishan Unarket. Harry Digby Warren. And in politics and modern history, Nathaniel Michael Bellio. Jamie Bolland. Samuel Boyd. Thomas Brown. Anna Teresa Bullman. Robert David Burgess. Lewis Robert Bussey. Laura Byrne. Thomas William Cathcart. Jessica Costard. Robert Michael Dale. Philip Leonard Davis. Agnes Dewey. Todd Fitzgerald. Rachel Alice Forbes. Elliot Hancock. Amy Louise Heaton. Josephine Marie Headland. Caprice Rowena Henderson. William Holmes. Michael Howe. Laurie Huggett Wilde. Rebecca Kate Hughes. Carla Louise Humphreys. Daniel Jackson. Alice James. Alexandra Louise Yanchenia. Emily Jones. Laura Jones. Amir Karim Zadeh. Gilad Kestenbaum. Christopher Derek John Kirkland. Matthew David Lees. Matthew James Lennon. Clary Lees. Heidi Littler. Matthew Stephen Lowe. Anna Mattox. Ruori Desmond McAvoy. Alice Moore. Lauren Elizabeth Mullany. Nathaniel Nabarro. Robert Thomas Norfolk Whitaker. Rezmi Patel. Shamir Patel. Robert Keith Alistair Pinfold. Christopher Pollard. Annabelle Porter Rigg. Christopher Redman. Eamon Turkington Rook. Jamie Philip Royal. Michael Lawrence Silverstone. Helen Miranda St. Quintin. Anthony Dazile Stewart. Matthew Tinning. William Bailey. Anosh Wahid. Stephen Michael Warner. Ross Alexander Watson. Ashley West. Ben Wild. Helen Rebecca Wilson. Paul Ronald Wilson. Ross Elliott Woodhouse.
Today we have celebrated the award of your degrees. On behalf of the University of Manchester, our very best wishes for the future. I now declare this ceremony closed.